today I will be talking about what it means to be a duck. As a graduating duck, I look back on my years with this club as something more than volleyball to me. I look at it as a period in my life where the values that I've learned will be carried with me for the rest of my life. My first exposure to the Ducks Club was magical. During my first year of volleyball, I was sitting in the stands when I heard a cheer that I would soon grow to love. I looked over and saw a team like no other. All the parents were cheering as all the players were strategizing. They weren't just a volleyball team, they were a family. And at that moment, my goal was to work as hard as I could in the upcoming years in hopes of making that team. I showed up to tryouts in U17 with a burning passion I had never felt before. I prepared for this moment for months on end, and now that moment had finally arrived. This was the first lesson that Ducks taught me, that if you want something more than anyone else, and if you work hard to achieve it, in the end it will be yours. After an intense and strenuous tryout, I was offered a spot on the team. My experience of the first practice was like no other. As an introverted individual, it was usually hard for me to fit in or make new friends. However, each one of my teams had a unique personality which made me feel welcome. Although I did not fully know them, I felt like I was one with the team. Looking back, this experience helped me slowly come out of my shell and become more social. I am proud to say that I am now someone who can talk easily and converse with new people easier, and I owe it all to Ducks. Not only has being on Ducks' team increased my volleyball skill, it has changed me as a person for the better. As an athlete, my first year with Ducks was exceptional. Our practices were intense, and although I felt I was behind in skill compared to my teammates, every practice I improved substantially. Future Ducks should have no worries about how good they are or how much better others are. I've learned that if you take every practice as an opportunity to grow, you will reach the skill level you aspire to achieve. The most important lesson I have learned in my years as a Duck is perseverance. In the middle of our season, as we were training for a tournament the upcoming weekend, I sprained my ankle. This injury took me out of volleyball for over a month. I was extremely down as I felt myself peak in skill level and had all come crashing down. However, my Ducks family turned this moment of sadness into an opportunity to grow. All my teammates offered their support, advice, and knowledge. Rather than sitting and waiting, I took each day to improve myself based on my peers and coaches' suggestions. Once I had returned from injury, I was both physically and mentally fit, which made me excel more at volleyball than I had ever had before. If it were not for my teammates and coaches' belief in me, I would not have had the perseverance to push through my injury and continue with my athletic career. In my final year playing for Ducks, I was lucky to have the 2 months of playing time with my senior team. Although it ended early, my time on this team was one of the best experiences of my life. I've learned to cherish the time we had together and extremely appreciative for what all my teammates and coaches have done for me. Ducks has given me more than I could have ever known. I have learned dedication, perseverance, and determination. To all the future Ducks, know that this club is the best in Canada not only in terms of volleyball development, but as a family. Ducks are welcoming and caring. Ducks are there in your lowest times and help you carry to your highest peaks. Ducks teach you more than just volleyball. I am proud to be a graduating Duck. Being a Duck means to work hard no matter how difficult your journey gets. It means to evolve in every aspect of life, and that if you are a fighter, you will push through as a killer Duck. It also means that you are a composed competitor, respectful to all, and a team player. Being a Duck means you're a part of a family. Once a Duck, always a Duck. Thank you.